Hi everybody, I'm Todd Whitthorne.
And I'm Paula McClure. Coming up on the next Good Morning Texas,
We're going to hear from Sylvester Stallone about his new movie, Copland, and how one North Texan overcame all sorts of odds and is now helping others.
It's Good Morning Texas, tomorrow at 9 on Channel 8. The Spirit of Texas.
Well, coming up next, we're going to talk to someone whose own personal story is one of accomplishing the impossible.
and now he's dedicated his life to helping others conquer their disabilities. You'll want to stay with us and watch this incredible story.
Welcome back. Our next guest, Anthony Sager, spent the first 10 years of his life in a wheelchair. He was born with cerebral palsy, a disease that can be totally debilitating, and sometimes it can be fatal.
Anthony is now the world's highest-ranking black belt with a physical disability, and he is also a physical therapist and has dedicated his life to helping people with disabilities reach their true potential.
Cool off. Breathe in.
At the Seton Academy in Bedford, martial arts instructor and physical therapist Anthony Sager works with people others have given up on. Along with building stronger bodies, he inspires their hearts and minds to accomplish the impossible. His motto is simply, never give up on your dreams.
You balance in your body.
Born with cerebral palsy, Anthony has been able to overcome his disability. He credits his martial arts instructors for giving him a better life. It's a gift he wants to give his students.
You actually maintain a straight line with your hands. Very good.
Cliff Brown has suffered a lifetime from injuries he sustained during the military occupation of Japan. He admires Anthony's grit and spirit.
And in 1947 is when I was hurt. And I was paralyzed on the right side, and I've gone all through, electrical treatments and everything else, and programs, and like I say, I can't breathe, I can't hear, I can't see. But I've had to overcome those all my life. The biggest thing I say about him is he's not a quitter, and he doesn't let his patients, pupils, or whatever. He doesn't let them quit either.
Anthony especially loves working with kids. He remembers the heartache of being different, and he knows how a lack of self-value can develop. 14-year-old Jeff Spay lives with a chemical imbalance in the brain. It's called Tourette syndrome. His seizures and uncontrollable outbursts made it difficult for him to make friends.
As I met him, he was like, almost would say hello to me. Shail?
After working with Anthony for a year and a half, he now leads other students through Tai Chi classes.
It's good knowing somebody who's from when he was 10, in the hospital bed now. He's out here, seeing how he prospered just like that gives me something to shoot for. He's awesome.
For Clint Caudle, life took an almost deadly turn when he was injured in a car wreck in 1992.
Broke my neck at vertebrae 4 and 5. Left me paralyzed from about mid-chest down. Well, I was at the point where therapies really couldn't do much more. Everybody said, well, this is as far as we can go. There's nothing else you can do.
He says Anthony's physical therapy and personal attention have given back something he thought was gone forever.
Independent, for the most part. Since I worked with Anthony March of the year, in that time I started going to school, driving myself back and forth from school by myself. Inhale, exhale.
Anthony Sager's goal is to help others, especially those with disabilities, tap in and channel their own gifts for unlimited achievement, even when others tell you it's impossible.
And we are very pleased to have Anthony with us this morning.
How you doing, Paula?
Anthony, terrific. What an inspiration you are.
Hi, Paula. How you doing? Thank you for having me here.
Oh, wonderful.
Anthony, you help people that a lot of folks have given up on. But the fact is that a lot of people gave up on you early on, didn't they?
True, yeah.
You were born, you spent the first 10 years of your life in a wheelchair. What was it that motivated you, that sparked you to turn your life around?
Well, I thought that I needed to have more doing with my life than just sitting in the wheelchair, and that was not the place to be. I feel like I could do more with myself, even a lot of people told me not to. And so I believed in myself and my strength, and I believed in God, and I was raised in an orphanage, and that was the only way for me out. you know, to overcome it. And so one day I started to realize that, and I keep focused on that, and that was really brought me actually to martial art, and martial art saved me from now on and become all the way to world record holder and several times champion.
Well, we know having faith is important and believing in yourself and knowing that you can do it. Why do you think so many people give up? And the people that you see, why don't they go forward?
I believe that the most people give up because of when everybody tells you 24 hours a day, including your parents, without one be mean just because they don't know it better or they think there's really nothing for you to do, including my parents, then you don't have anything to hold on and to believe on, so you give up on yourself because you not try. And you don't have the energy to try because you're using so much energy to give up or feel even sorry for yourself without being dramatic, just the way you stuck in the situation. And so there's a lot of mental aspect too. It's not just a physically disability, it's also a very mentally aspect, imbalance, problems with interaction with children and so forth. You know?
I think a lot of people are under the misconception that martial arts is such a physical and it's such a demanding sport that they wouldn't even consider getting into it. The fact of the matter is, it's a great way to get started. It's much more than just a physical release. There's a mental and spiritual side to it. Let's go over here. I want to be able to show some folks exactly what you're all about.
Also the importance of self-defense, which is something you talk about a lot.
I mean, when you consider 20 years ago, I couldn't walk straight or sit even in a chair, and I was dreaming to Matt Arnold or Chuck Norris, and today he helped me all the way on the way in America.
Okay, well,
he's terrific.
Who's your friend here?
My friend is Jamie Cashew.
Hi, Jamie.
And
Jamie, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Jamie.
Thanks for being with us.
Old friend of mine for many years, and I will take him as demonstration partner today.
Okay.
And what we're doing is we're using a blend of martial arts styles, boxing, karate, aikido, and jiu-jitsu in order to give you a little bright aspect.
Okay.
And we just did it today, just throw it in for you guys.
Okay, great.
Thank you. First we're doing slow. He comes with a box technique. I check in with a palm strike to his rib, low kick to his knees. Now aikido, lock him down, straight punch, and lock him out. And that's aikido, that's jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
That's jiu-jitsu, last technique.
The aikido primarily designed to just diffuse the situation, not necessarily to be aggressive, but it's just
using the energy of the opponent in order to check into the situation, but be not aggressive and get it away from you.
Okay, that was a slow motion version, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was slow. Okay.
Jamie, good luck.
Nice, sir.
Hey, 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 hey.
Don't want to mess with Anthony.
Really, Anthony, I think you have really convinced us. This is an art. It really is an art
Yes,
form,
sir.
isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. When you want, I can show you the number 2.
Sure. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey. It's an bear hug. Now, I break his ear, imbalance, check, elbow strike, nose. Break his nose. Make sure it's done with the knee. One more time.
Wow.
Oh, my. Okay.
That was a little bit better.
Oh, Anthony, terrific.
We'll see that in fast motion real quick. You want to do that in fast motion while we tell
Yes, sir.
people? Anthony, by the way, teaches martial arts classes. That's at Sutton's Karate Academy in Bedford.
Now, there is an 800 number on our viewer hotline if you'd like to reach Anthony and, of course, get more information about your self-defense classes and martial arts in
Thank
general.
you.
Anthony, what an
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being
Jamie,
here with
thanks.
us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.